Range
Station and the Soyuz should move into sunset about 8:45 as the final approach continues, and then the actual docking to the Rassvet module is currently targeted for 8:53 p.m. Central, 9:53 this evening Eastern Time, as the two spacecraft are at an altitude of 262 miles above just west of Ecuador. As the two spacecraft head into an orbital sunset here in about 5 minutes, you can very easily see the impulse firings, the thruster firings, as the Soyuz aligns itself with the docking compartment.
Try one more time with AGC mode. Range 115 and rate negative 0.67, and copy and send R5. Yes, I'm ready. Rate 0.54 negative.
You see darkness falling on the Earth's surface, but the sunlight still bouncing off of the Soyuz spacecraft as the thruster firings are occurring as the Soyuz begins to close in on the station at about a very small 4 4/10 of a meter per second.
If you can use the VSCADA periscope. Range 88, rate minus 0.44.
Only 80 meters now from the station. You see the docking port there, just barely up in the upper left quadrant there in the view of the overlay. The actual center of that crosshair is targeting a docking target, not the center of the docking port. So it's aligning perfectly with the docking target as it is supposed to. The docking port on the Soyuz with its probe attaches to that docking port just to the left of the center of the crosshairs.
Range 60, rate negative 0.28. Copy. The target is within 1 degree, left bottom corner. Copy.
Closing it at about 2/10 of a meter per second and about 60 meters away from docking. Targeted docking time, of course, is 53 minutes after the hour. Of course, that is certainly something that can change based on how well the rendezvous profile is going. It's been 5 hours and 42 minutes right now since this Soyuz delivering 3 new crew members to the International Space Station launched from the Baikonur Cosmodrome. Anton Shkaplerov is the commander of the Soyuz. He'll serve as a flight engineer as part of Expedition 42. This will be his second flight into space, or is his second flight into space, but his second also long-duration mission aboard the International Space Station. He was a crew member of Expedition 29 and 30.
We continue monitoring the rendezvous.
So it's been 3 years since he's visited the station. And the other two crew members, Terry Virts, U.S. astronaut, who will transition to be the commander of Expedition 43. This will be his second visit to the station, but his first long-duration stay. He served as a mission specialist on STS-130, delivering one of the connecting nodes known as the Tranquility module to the station. The newest member on her first flight into space is Samantha Cristoforetti, representing the European Space Agency and the Italian Space Agency. She will become the 216th visitor to the International Space Station.
Range about 30. Copy. The target is on the bottom right within 1 degree.
The antennas have retracted to make sure that they're out of the way of the docking sequence, and you can see the docking probe there on the Soyuz as it closes in now just under 30 meters from the station, a delicate approach of 1/10 of a meter per second.
In the bottom center within 1 degree. I can see the docking port. Copy. Range about 20. Copy. The target is on the bottom within 1 degree. Copy.
Наблюдаем база Р.
Yes.
Наблюдаем база Р.
We have IR. Range is about 18. The target is to the right. Bottom right.
"20 meters now.
The target is on bottom right within 1 degree. And judging by the target, we have about 10. Range is about 10.
Две клетки мишень, дальность около 6.
Range is about 6. Crosshairs aligned. Practically in the center. Copy.
And you see very clearly the docking target on the Rassvet module, pretty much right on line with the docking port of the module. And we're standing by for contact and capture.
Anton, everything is fine. Crosshairs are aligned within 1 degree in the center. Everything is stable. Range to the target about 2 meters. Range is about 1 meter. Crosshairs aligned. The target is almost in the center. Expecting contact. We have contact.
48 minutes after the hour, the Soyuz TMA-15 has arrived at the International Space Station. Anton Shkaplerov, Samantha Cristoforetti, and Terry Virts have arrived at their home for the next 6 months. They will remain at the station until May of next year. They will serve as part of the Expedition 42 crew, and then transition to the Expedition 43 crew when the other 3 crew members already aboard the station depart in March.
Propellant 505.
So the
Let's go.
TMA-15 launched a docking profile 5 hours and 48 minutes roughly from the time of launch.